So I got a bunch of boxes to unbox today. These are from Sonicake. Growing up, we didn't really have too many good brands that were giving you a lot of great processors for your money. And that's where this amazing brand comes in. Let's look at all four of these products. I think you're going to be really, really amazed by them. So we're going to start with the tiniest one. This is called the Pocket Master. It's also known as the QME-10. So all you do to unbox is that you get a little clip for your belt, a tiny piece of paper as documentation, and the unit by itself. It's got an input jack and output jack, both are 1/4 inches, and then we have a USB type C port for data transfer and for recording. This is an audio interface. And finally, we have another USB type C port for charging. This does work on battery, so you don't have to keep it plugged into the power source for you to use it. This little thing has 20 amp models which emulate some of the most legendary amps that are used in the studio as well as in live performances. It has 5 user slots for IRs, so you can load in your own IRs, third-party IRs. It has a little looper with 99 rhythm patterns. Yeah, this little thing has a looper with 99 rhythm patterns. You can directly record into your DAW with this little thing using this particular USB port. It's a Type-C port, and it records at 16-bit 44.1K audio, and it also has Bluetooth. And to make things even nicer, it's compatible with both iOS and Android mobile devices. It has a built-in 1000 milliampere lithium battery, and it gives you about like 4 hours of use time. It has a total of 100 presets, 50 factory presets and 50 user presets. You can edit the effects chain. It allows you up to 9 effects in a row, and you can move them around. Now let's look at the Matribox. Now the Matribox is also known as the QME-50. That's what it looks like. You have your power adapter here, the unit by itself, and just a little bit of paperwork. Now while this is not as small as the Pocket Master, it's still pretty small. Here's my wallet beside it. It's still pretty small. Now firstly, you have an input jack over here, again all 1/4 inch. You have a stereo output jack, aux in, headphone out, USB Type-C port, and just like the previous one, this is also an audio interface by itself, and a little 9-volt power socket. On the front, it's got 2 foot switches, 3 little knobs here, 1 tiny screen, and 2 knobs here, and 1 very nice feeling expression pedal. And as you can hear, it's fairly silent. This little unit has over 130 effects, 40 amp models, and 38 IRs, and also you can load in your own. And to add to that, it also has 9 customizable effects blocks. As an upgrade from the Pocket Master, it has a total of 198 presets. 99 of them are factory presets, and the other 99 are user programmable ones. And to add to that, Sonicake also offers a PC and Mac compatible software, which you can further use to, customize your patches in general. And this little unit can be used in both preset mode as well as Stormbox mode. Now another upgrade from the Pocket Master, this has a 90-second looper. And to top it all off, it's built solid, really robust. You are not going to really have any issues with this. Just throw it in your gig bag, it won't take up much space, and just look at the size of it. Here's this little processor beside my face. It's really that small. Now let's say your career has taken a serious turn, or you just want to really step things up. That's where this comes in. The Matribox 2, also known as the QME-100. This is what you get. Just like the previous one, you have the power supply here. It's a 9-volt power supply. And the unit itself right here. It is considerably bigger than the previous one, but it's still not as big as one would think. And of course, you got some documentation down there as well, just 1 sheet. So as I mentioned, it's still not as big as one would think. Now this has over 200 effects that are built in, which includes your overdrives, delays, EQs, reverbs, etc. It has 63 legendary amp models and 61 cab simulations to go with them. Mix and match and create your favorite amp. Now for all of you who love external IRs, this offers you 15 user slots and support for third-party IRs. And unlike the previous two, this now gives you 10 FX blocks, which you can really customize to your preferences. It has a 90-second looper, a rhythm machine with 100 drum patterns, and a nice little expression pedal to go along with it. Now things get a little bit more serious here at the back. You have an input for a second expression pedal, your input right here, that's for the guitar, an aux in, an effects loop, stereo outs, both unbalanced stereo outs, headphone in. Now here's what's interesting, MIDI in and out. So this means you can really integrate your external gear along with this. And beside this, just like the previous ones, a USB Type-C port for using this as an audio interface. However, this takes it a step forward because this allows you loopback as well as reamping capabilities. So if you're the kind of guitar player that really likes going deep into your tone shaping, this will really take you places. And finally, we have a 9-volt power supply over here. So yeah, at the front we have a little upgrade, bigger screen, 2 knobs here. These are like your main knobs, an exit and a save button right here. 3 basic knobs for, just hands-on control over EQ or something like that. These are little buttons for each FX block, and then 3 foot switches, which are programmable. Now this is built solid. It will easily fit in your gig bag, and it's a full metal chassis. It's built like a tank. And finally, if you're wondering, it comes with a software so that you can really get into the nitty-gritties of your tone and just take your tone to a next level. And finally, if you want the best of the best, you got the Matribox 2 Pro. Let's unbox this. This is definitely the heavier one out of them, but I don't think it's still as heavy. So here's the unit. Here you're gonna get your 9-volt power supply as well as a USB Type-C to Type-A cable. And again, just like the others, there's some documentation down there. And here it is, considerably bigger. To start with, it has 240 built-in effects, including your overdrives, your EQs. And it's very important to mention that this Pro version introduces new algorithms for modulation effects. Just like the previous one, this also has 63 amp models along with 61 cabinet simulations and user loadable IRs as well. The 4.3-inch color touchscreen is really going to be a game changer for you if you prefer that. And having 6 foot switches here really just makes this processor a lot more versatile. Now at the back here, it offers an amazing amount of I/O for you. We start with an extra expression pedal input, the guitar input right here, an effects loop, a stereo XLR out, a ground lift switch for noisy environments, stereo unbalanced 1/4-inch outs, aux in and headphone out, MIDI in and out to integrate other external gear, USB Type-C audio interface, similar functionality as the previous one. And here's something that a lot of you might like, an on and off switch. And finally, the power. Now one thing that I really liked about this design is the back is yellow in color. I just really like that color. I just thought I'd mention it here. At the front you have a bigger expression pedal with just more, I don't know if you can hear that. It's just got a little bit more friction so that your foot does not slip out. It feels amazing, by the way, on the foot. And just like the previous one, this also has a 90-second looper along with 100 rhythm patterns for you to practice with. You can also just plug in your own audio source into the aux in and just play through that as well. So Sonicake has quite a lot to offer, especially for the price, and you should definitely check these out. They're built great, they sound amazing, and I think they'll really appeal to a lot of different kinds of guitar players and musicians in general. So check out these lovely units by Sonicake, and I assure you, you're gonna have a blast because they sound amazing, they feel great, they work great, they look great, and I think that's all the reasons you need. So go check one out for yourself, play through it, have fun, and thank you for watching this video.